take away that big old tight end.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoop song. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Blitz coming for Rodgers. That one complete to Pitts. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. And no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and stop the push into Chiefs territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars trim the lead to 1. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Right back to Worthy. Juke the defender. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
First and 10 now from the 30. Once more now, it's Richardson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Another try following the sack. Into the hands of Harrison. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Richardson now. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, third down.
19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to break our tie and give him a three-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now from the gun. He lofts it deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it sets up second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Rogers throwing again here on second down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. First and goal when we begin our second quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Now run with Hampton. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Come on, come on.
They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Ready?
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's third and goal.
Ready?
To throw, Richardson. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Rodgers to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Now Richardson to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Hits his running back. He will not get any further. Plenty of progress already.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st down throw here from Richardson. This throw is caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 19 Chargers. 19 Chargers.
Richardson. Setting up the screen. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Chiefs with it on 4th and 4. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here's 2nd and 2. He's got a man left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. To throw is Rodgers. Won't get this complete to Pitts. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, Rodgers. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, Rodgers. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw again, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8.
1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. This is Loveland working the right side. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 19 Lions.
Throwing now, Richardson. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. He's out in the clear. Give him 32 2 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
They motion a receiver left. On first down, it's Richardson. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bacon sensor over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 7-yard line.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here comes the final play of our first half.
319.
One final shot before the half. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air on this first down, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They are now from the red zone now. Jump off caught by his back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw again. Richardson buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Jaguars 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. Big game downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
319. Get 300. Get 300. 319.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. On target to Valdez-Scantling. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
319. 30.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Over.
Here's Mitchell again. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand at thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
319.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Near the goal line. And you're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
58.
Mitchell goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
319.
Rodgers set to pass. Chrislet complete. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Bunkert with the extra point. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. In the shotgun, it's Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Once more now, it's Richardson. He puts some power on it deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
34. Jaguars 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Running it with Hampton. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
It's Harvey straight ahead. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Brought down back at the 11-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Come on, come on.
Sending a receiver left.
70 line. Let's go.
Richardson on 3rd. Gets it to him on the screen. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Aubrey puts it through, and that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. The ball is loose. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Connects on the crosser. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
319.
1st down, Rodgers. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
319.
They'll throw again. Rodgers finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari. And he takes this one back. It is a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Jaguars 17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Rodgers coming back after the pick. It's taken in by Juszczyk. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
319.
Rodgers will look to throw. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
At the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
319.
To throw is Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
258.
Again, Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
319. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. It's his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. It's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Rodgers here from the gun. The back's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Mitchell will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. A pistol snap here. Rodgers. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Blue 58.
Desperation time here. Intercepted in the end zone. That is Nick Imanwari. And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Lining up to take a knee on second down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout, 9 seconds left in the game. Well, Brock, I think we're both thinking another kneel likely coming here on third down.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw on third and long. It's on the turf, falls out, he lost it. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out, they backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE. Bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.